Hey guys, JT here with a update on my Helion Conquest 10MT. The update I want to give to you guys is that the motor in this truck is burned out. And it did not burn out because I ran it on 3S. When I ran it on 3S for the video I shot, I actually only ran it that day and another day afterwards. And then that point going forward, I ran it on 2S. One of the things that I've noticed with this truck is, let me see if I can get this top off real quick. The motor gets extremely hot on 2S. The last time this truck was run was on Christmas, and it was run on 2S, and it was run probably about twice at the most on a 2S LiPo. After running this truck in the grass, the truck was, not the truck, the actual motor was extremely hot, even with this heat sink I put on there. So I think they have this truck geared pretty high. So I recommend if you do get this truck to go down a tooth or two on the pinion gear, maybe even three. You have to use your discretion with that, or maybe see what you have in your toolbox for, because it is geared over. It is over geared, I think, in my opinion, for running it on grass. Now, if you ran a little bit on road, a little off road, a little dirt and stuff, it should be fine. But my motor is completely gone. I'm just gonna actually turn this on real quick to double check. Yeah, motor's completely gone. You can see the speed controller down there reacting and stuff. But Tower Hobbies to the rescue. I ended up getting the HPI 550 motor. Hopefully that focuses in. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. Let's see. There we go. This is the motor that comes on the brush version of the Savage, as you see, GT 550 motor on the E-Savage. And this motor is rated for 14.4 volts, I believe. I have to double check on that to see, because I think this one with the E-Savage, it comes with two motors. But anyway, I got this motor because it can run 3S LiPo. I'm not sure of what the turn is on this motor, but some people have recommended when they do run 3S and the brush speed controllers that can run 3S to run this particular motor here. So I figure I'm going to pop this thing in here because it should fit. Shouldn't be any problem because this is a 550 size motor. I may have to take this part of the motor off. It's like a, I don't know, a piece of metal they put over top of it for the branding. I may have to take this part out here to be able to fit this motor on it, because I don't think it'll fit with this guard on there, but we'll see. But I wanted to just let you guys know about this. This still isn't a complete final thoughts on this truck. I still want to run this thing a little more, and I'm actually may do a durability test with it as well, maybe run into the walls and stuff, just to see how durable it is. I'll probably only do it on 2S, because I won't run it on 3S brush, because that's not how it comes. And most people won't run a 3S LiPo on here. But I'll leave it with the standard gearing it has in there, and once I get this motor in my next running video, I'll let you guys know what pinion gear is in there, because I'm not even sure it says it in the manual or anything. So I'll have to kind of figure out what's going on there with that. Another thing that I noticed is with my steering on it, even though the servo is kind of fine for what it is, it did make kind of a clicking noise at one point. It's probably not doing it now. There it is. You guys hear it? You probably didn't hear it. If you put some resistance to it, you'll hear it. So let me see if I can get some resistance on this thing real quick. You hear that? Doesn't do it the other way, but it does it to the left whenever I turn left with it. So I'm thinking maybe one of the gears maybe stripped in it, and I may have just completely stripped it out. It still turns some, so I may have to replace that at some point. Yeah, it's just hitting the body now. Now it's barely going. So it is acting up. So I may have to look at replacing that. I do have some basic servos in there as well that I can replace and put on here. So that'll be two things I have to replace on this truck. Just so you guys know, if you buy this truck, just what I'm experiencing with it. It's not any major issues or anything to say the truck is bad or anything. But just to let you know that, yes, my motor did burn up. And the servo is going kind of bad with it as well. Which for me, I have tons of servos, and I actually got this motor from Tower Hobbies, and I got it pretty cheap, so I'll end up putting this in here because thus far I haven't seen any parts on Helion site yet. They may have them listed, but they're not for sale yet. So let me do one thing. I'm going to hook this motor up real quick just to make sure that it is the motor, not anything else. All right, hook this up real quick. I'm just going to squeeze it real light. Yeah. And of course, that is on a 2S LiPo, of course. So it is the motor. The motor did burn up completely. So I'm going to switch this motor out, put a new servo in there. And one other thing, too, I want to let you guys know, because I'm not going to wait till the final review, because it could be a couple weeks before I put that up. The brushed version does not come with full ball bearings. Again, the brushed version does not come with full ball bearings. I don't know if I've stated that before or not. It comes with ball bearings in the transmission, but as far as the wheels and the rear hub carriers and stuff, those are bushings. It says it on the box, and it says it on Helion site, unless they've changed over the last week or two, because I did call them on that, that it comes with full ball bearings. But I think they were just using the brushless version and kind of using that same picture icon or whatever for this. So just so you guys know, no full bearings on this thing either on the brush version. The brushless version does come with full bearings. I think they are 5.5 by 11. I have to double check on that size, but you'll see that in my final review. So anyway, guys, as always, don't forget to like or dislike, subscribe if you have not, and as always, stay tuned for more videos. Oh, one other thing, if you guys know of any other 550 size motor that I can use in here, I know Red Cat has one. I think theirs is a 19 turn motor, so I have to check on that one and check on the specs of this as well. But if you guys know of any other motors that are 18 turn and above that you can run 3S on that are 550 size, put in the comments below, because I'd like to see that and actually try that in here to see the difference in the speed as well. So thanks guys for watching.